Well, that was interesting. Christ. Okay, so that was Sausage Party.
Yeah.
Wookiees been wanting me to watch that for a while. So now we're going to review that. That was tolerable. Initially interesting, then twisted, then very twisted, then a bit cliche, then very twisted, then cliche, then amusing. Overall, it was tolerable. I've seen a lot better, but I've seen a lot worse. It was
over the fact I basically watched grocery products fucking each other.
That was very interesting. I will never look at a bagel the same way again. I will also never look at Edward Norton the same way again. Next time, if I ever see that Hulk movie again, that would be me done. Hulk and Abomination shagging over an automobile. I can see that with my waking eyes. But, yes, that was an interesting bit of Hollywood weirdness. Now, if memory serves, didn't they play that at a children's movie theatre or some such?
If they did, I feel very, very, very sorry for those
If
children.
memory serves, they played it on the trailer up during normal regular hours, like it was just some regular Pixar film. That's what I remember seeing online about Sausage Party. They played it on like some Disney movie, and then they had Sausage Party trailer, sausages screaming, "Oh fuck, fuck, fuck!" It's a way of corrupting the youth. But it was
interesting.
Yes, a unique idea. For the most part, well executed. The bath salts was... I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing, because I have this horrifying feeling that it's going to become more popular with stupid people. But at the same time, if stupid people all kill themselves, like the stupid guy did,
it's not exactly a bad thing.
No, exactly. So, speak of it. You were the one who was obsessed with watching it.
Yeah, it was, like I said, barring the very, very graphic food orgy.
Yes, that was a very unique. The sausage in the bun was one thing, but the douche was very, very odd, but then all the other stuff. Also the Jew and, Muslim getting together in a gay relationship, that is deliciously... I'm sure Edward Norton's probably had like a jihad declared against him for that. And whatever the Jewish equivalent is of a jihad, probably declared as well against it.
But it was also an interesting concept using grocery products as an analogy for religion.
It was. And not just religion, but belief and politics and all sorts of tribal behavior that humans enact.
Yeah.
Look at the wiping out the juice. Look at the sauerkraut wiping out the juice there. Adolf does like to get rid of the juice. That was different. It was a semi-political thing. But in the same way, it reminds me of the Veggie Fables. Because they were big on the similar, but they were like a fundamentalist Christian thing, but they were vegetables that used to preach the word of God.
Oh yeah.
Remember them? And then they were drawn together where it turned out the main one, who's absolutely psychotic and killed everybody, actually just had a brain tumor that could be fixed with science, not with belief in magical people. That was interesting. But yeah, Sausage Party.
Yeah. It was like, I just remember that, because when I saw all the trailers and things, you're like, oh okay, it's going to be an animated movie with a little bit of a couple of sex jokes and things.
Yeah, a little bit more of an adult Pixar type movie. They really did push. Well, the swearing,
Yeah, swearing is swearing.
Swearing is so standard these days. As Eddie Izzard told us when he performed here. But people on regular TV advertisements in Europe, people just say fuck all the time.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I get this.
Even the Queen has been overheard saying, "Ah, for fuck's sake!" So everybody says fuck. Memory serves, her father, King George, used to. George, he used to do that because he had a stutter. So he used to either sing or he used to swear in meetings, because otherwise he'd stutter the point across. So he used to just say, "Fuck the fucking thing to fix the fucking bank and the fuck," and he used to just swear at people until he got everything out. Otherwise he stuttered. It took forever.
Damn.
Well, it's good to know that even the King's job swears like a trooper. I'm sure Adolf could too. But they really pushed it, especially the sex thing. Was quite extreme, actually.
I've seen tamer porn films.
Yeah, especially that porn they used to play on the what's Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah, Friday night.
You know, boom, chicka, wow, wow, cheesy music and people rubbing against each other for 5 minutes.
Oh, the joys of ETV porn.
I wasn't going to mention the channel, but yes, but that stuff and you just, what? No, this no. That, you know, you throw some tacos in there and then you've got something a bit more.
Once you go taco, you never go back up.
Yes. Bath salts lead you to the fourth dimension. And the Stephen Hawking gum is actually brilliant. I like the idea of Stephen. It's a shame he didn't voice the gum himself.
Apparently they don't make the software that his thing uses anymore.
Don't they?
At least that particular model is out of production now. So yeah, so if he ever breaks, he'll probably get a new voice.
God help us, but he's in his 70s already, so he's probably not long for the world. They say that though, he probably ended up as 120.
He was supposed to die 20 years ago, so who knows?
He'll keep going and going and going and going, just like that gum.
And when he does die, no one will ever know because the chair will just attain sentience.
Just like the gum. Stephen Hawking is Sausage Party.
Yes.
Seth Rogen does nothing but bad comedies with lots of swearing in them and nudity. Zach and Miriam make a porno. I saw that one.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I watched it when I was worried. That was Raven and Co. They thoroughly enjoyed
of course.
that. It was alright. I've never been big on Kevin Smith though, to be perfectly frank. I like some of the characters though, but I'm not American, so most of the stuff I don't really give a rat's ass about.
Fair point.
Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob as characters hanging around were funny, but as an actual film on their own was just, it was too much. They dragged it out.
It was
Chasing Amy was interesting.
that one I haven't seen.
And Clerks, the original,
Clerks was cool.
original Clerks, the black and white one.
Yes.
Now that was actually really entertaining. Clerks 2 was a bit.
It was generic.
It had moments, but it was generic. But if you make sequels to the rest, they'll probably be generic. But
Well,
Zack and Miriam.
Clerks 3 is on the way apparently. Clerks 3 is on the way actually. Took Kevin Smith something because I was following him on Facebook, and it took him something like 2 years to one by one go and visit every single one of the original actors and beg them to do another sequel.
Does that include the dead guy on the toilet?
That could be interesting.
Dig him up, see if he's still got.
I just remember getting these regular updates of so and so is now joined on and so and so is joined on.
Okay.
So we'll see
But
if
yes.
anything comes out of that.
That was.
Groceries will teach you atheism.
In a way, yes. It's nice to think that when we die from this world, we're actually in the Matrix getting anal probed in reality. Something like that. I don't have a clue. My brain has now.
The heat has destroyed us somewhat.
Yeah, my brain is shutting down at this point. But that was. Is that bottle corks in a bottle?
Yes.
Wookie collects everything. Jesus, he never.
Well, whenever there's a celebration, I steal the cork, write the date on it, and it's a souvenir.
I don't know whether that's incredibly intelligent or rather sad of you.
I had that feeling at the shop this morning because I saw a pair of shoes that looked like cars. It's I don't know if that's cute or if I should be terrified for humanity.
Cars.
Yeah, it was like rubber sandals, not Crocs, but sort of similar type of thing. But they were literally shaped that they had little wheels and they looked like little cars.
For grown-ups. No such thing as a grown-up in the 21st century. We're all children, no matter what age we are.
True.
That's why we watch movies about sausages. Juvenile mindset, we all have. As sophisticated and classy as we think we are, or intelligent as we think we are laughing about willy jokes. And go back far enough, the original jokes were bottom jokes and farting jokes, and the Romans wrote that kind of stuff, the Greeks did. Mm-hmm. Humans seem to like sex and toilets.
And we have forever.
Lavatories and fornication. Though I never will
The-
ever again be able to put a hot dog in a bun in the same way.
Yeah.
I'll never, I'm off hot dogs now for at least a month. Maybe 2 if there's relish involved.
At least you don't ever have to use a douche.
No. But we do know quite other people we need to get douches for. Many people. Fucking hundreds, in fact. Most of the world needs a douche. But
We will douche humanity out of existence.
that was a unique film experience.
Yes, it was. I remember the first time I watched it, and I end up sitting there. It's like the whole film. It was like, oh, okay. Like, yeah. So me watching the film the first time, I was like, okay, now I can finally see what the hype's about. Okay, it's going to be dark. I can see this. Okay, it's a sort of adult Pixar. Okay, it's getting darker again. Okay, the whole thing's an analogy for religion. Okay, that's quite interesting. This is that I get. Oh, okay, cool. We've had the big cliche ending. The thing's over now, and oh my god, I'm sitting here watching fucking food porn.
Watching food have sex, yes. That was the unique experience.
If you watch this film, you have to just make it to the end just to watch 5 minutes of food fucking each other, because there is no way to describe that.
I didn't think tacos could bend that way. I really didn't. A unique experience. Not the best film I've ever seen, not the best comedy, not the best anything. It was tolerable. But it was quite twisted, and it suits the twisted sense of humour if you have one.
Oh yes.
At times I did snigger quite a lot because it was fucked up as anything. I love it. Love the shit. Right, we're done. Sausage party. Let's see what other crap we watch. Ciao.